It's that time of year. We're ready for our winter weather forecast 2015-2016. Last year's forecast was pretty good. I think we were off by about 5 inches, so I think that's pretty good for a seasonal forecast. This year, I know it's gotten off to a slow start, but I wanted to throw some quick numbers at you. Let's keep in mind that our seasonal average for the Allentown area, the Lehigh Valley, Bethlehem, Easton area, is 33 inches a year. That's what's normal for us. And not a lot of that 33 inches comes in December. So don't worry about how warm December is right now. We're going to get to that. Just want to let you guys know, last year we had 50.1 inches. And year prior, 13-14, we had 66.8. So we've been doing pretty well as far as snow totals going on this year. The one thing I definitely want to get to is talking about analogs with years past. And when you look back at the 1957-58 year and El Nino, this year is very, very similar to the 1957-58 year. And that year we got 63 inches of snow. And they had a very warm December. So let's keep that in mind for later on. Everybody wants to talk Super El Nino. El Nino is going to be the cause of this winter, and it is. El Nino is going to definitely affect our winter. Right now it's affecting us in a negative way, but it will eventually affect us in a very positive way. Everybody's talking about 1996. Well, here's an image from the El Nino in 1996. You can see here's North America and here's South America, and the lighter the colors, the warmer the waters, the more cooler colors are for cooler colors. Or for cooler temperatures of the water. Look how much warm water is off the South American and Central American coast. This is what they call a east-based El Nino. The bulk of it is over the eastern part of the Pacific. And that is why this year's El Nino is completely different. As you can see, this is our current El Nino from about a week ago. I got this from Eastern PA Weather Authority's website. And as you can see, this is not eastern based. As you got North America and South America, this is what they call Nino Region 1 and 2. And it is not as warm as it is further west into the Pacific. Right now, the bulk of the really warm El Nino water temperatures in what they call El Nino 3.4, which is a mix of Nino 4 and Nino 3. It progressively gets warmer and warmer, but the bulk of it's here, and it's been trending west this whole fall. It says nothing, this looks nothing like the 1996 one. All right, this is western based. So what does that mean? Well, it's still a strong El Nino. What El Nino does is it throws heights to the northeast, northeast. And if it was 1996 El Nino and it throws heights to the northeast, that means that's going to promote a ridge right here. Okay? A ridge over the eastern part of the United States. And a ridge is the pattern that we are in right now. Warm weather. When you have the ridge in the east, you got the trough in the west. Well, when the bulk of the El Nino is west-based and it throws heights to the western part of the United States, now that ridge is up in the western part of the United States, which means because of natural physics, there has to be a trough in the east. And this has a lag of about a month or so. So that's why we see the pattern changing from what it is right now, a ridge in the east, to eventually having a ridge in the west and a trough in the east. What we have here is the snowfall, the current snowfall. Actually, this is from November 1st. As you can see, ice is yellow and snowfall or snow on the ground. As you can see, when Miss Shaffer hits last year, and we go to December 10th, all right, how the snow increases. As you can see, the snow is increasing in Canada, and look at the ice coverage in Hudson Bay and everything. This is what we want to see for a cold winter. That means that when the cold masses come down into the United States, it's going to stay insulated, and it's not going to lose its punch because there is snow on the ground over here. So we want to see that. That's a good sign for what we have coming in about another 2-3 weeks, and then into January and February as well. All right, this is getting back to those analogs I wanted to show you. This is the December look from 1957 as far as anomalies. And as you can see, much of the whole United States was above normal in the month of December in 1957. All right, and this was January 1958, and as you can see, we were normal. All right, in 1957-58, they had over 60 inches of snow. So we are looking very, very similar when you look at all the different analogs and telecommunications, or teleconnections, I'm sorry. This winter coming up is looking very similar to the 57-58 winter, which, as I said, was way above normal. All right, so what I have here is Google Maps, and you'll be able to see my snow totals for this year, okay? Just above Philly, let's say the Quakertown region, norm is 31 inches. I can see anywhere between 45 and 55 total for the year. Allentown, Bethel, and the Eastern area, our norm is 33. I can see anywhere between 50 and 60 inches. That swath goes down through Hershey and Lancaster and obviously northwest of Washington, D.C. Stroudsburg, southern Poconos area, I see 60 to 70 inches. And Scranton on up, norm's 46. They could be looking anywhere between 70 and 80 total inches. Is this all going to come from now to the end of the year? No. All right. January, I can see being a very normal fall month. Okay. This really starts to kick in at the end of January, and February is going to be insane. I think February is going to be very stormy and very snowy, and it's going to continue into the first week of March. So, all in all, I think it's going to be above average snowfall for the year. Temperature-wise, as you know, we are above average in December, but that's all good. The pattern should be changing in about another week or so. I'd say around Christmas to New Year's, you're going to see a lot of pattern changes. January is going to be a pretty normal month. Cold, get a normal amount of snow, and then February is when the fun begins. So, that's the forecast for this year, and I hope you enjoy. Ms. Sharp is going to put our next slide up. Oh, that was one too many.
I just touched it once. Where are you going?
Come on, Shafrick, what's happening here?
I don't know. I touched it once. Is that the one?
No.
Quality.
That's it.
Okay.
All right.
Well, that's your fault.
Take two. As you can see, this is west and a trough in the east. Okay. So what we.
It's not me. It's your computer.
All right. What we have here